Hey guys, Greg here. Marvel just dropped the first trailer for Black Panther and we are pumped.
The Black Panther.
Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought we were going in a different direction. Are we sure that's the right Now, before we dive into the comics, make sure to subscribe to Gamespot Universe. We're watching American Gods, Twin Peaks, Fargo, and we can't wait for Game of Thrones. Join the conversation. But now, here are 6 things you need to know about the Black Panther. T'Challa is the king of the Panther tribe of the African nation called Wakanda. The title of Panther is passed down from parent to child, but you still have to be able to beat up the other tribe's chief in order to receive it. Wakanda is rich in vibranium due to ancient meteorite impacts. Vibranium is the vibration-absorbing metal used in Captain America's shield. T'Challa's father was killed by mercenary Captain Ulysses Claw after refusing to surrender any of the precious metal. Once in power, T'Challa sold portions of the precious metal off in order to better arm himself and to better the people of his nation. Now, some superheroes gain their powers from experimental tests, some from a radioactive spider bite, and others just have a bunch of money. Well, T'Challa's physical attributes and senses were enhanced to superhuman levels by an herb.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Not that herb. I'm talking about the heart-shaped herb that only grows in Wakanda. Legend has it that it was a gift from the Panther god, but the plant was actually a mutation thanks to a giant meteorite of vibranium crashing into Earth. So can any normal Wakandan with some back pain and a medical card get their hands on this herb? Hell no. In order to become a Black Panther, the leader of the Wakanda must defeat the current Black Panther and fight 6 of Wakanda's greatest warriors at the same time. But that's not all. They also must compete in a handful of other tasks to prove their worthiness. If they can check all those boxes, they get to have the juices of the heart-shaped herb applied to their body. It's said that anyone not worthy of the noble blood would not survive the process. Kids, don't do drugs.
There's no hope with dope.
So the heart-shaped herb brings everything to 100. He's basically a super soldier. First, the Black Panther has superhuman senses, including the heightened sense of smell and sight in complete darkness. Just like a real panther, T'Challa can track and hunt down opponents. He also has enhanced levels of strength, speed, and agility. In addition to that, the Black Panther has increased stamina, durability, and healing. T'Challa comes from a long line of warriors, so he's a master of martial arts, gymnast, and acrobat. And like a real cat, he also lands on his feet. Okay, I'm not entirely sure about that last one. Anyways, T'Challa has brawn, but also brains. He has a genius-level intellect and actually holds a PhD in physics from Oxford. Finally, the suit. As seen in Civil War, it's made from vibranium and can absorb kinetic energy and impacts, even from other superhuman opponents. He also has retractable claws that are actually made from an anti-metal, which is why he can leave scratch marks on Captain America's vibranium shield. What about Black Panther's dating life? Well, at one point he dated a pretty popular member of the X-Men. After meeting Aurora Monroe while he was still a teenager, T'Challa and Storm fall in love and get married. Their relationship falls apart due to her leaving and T'Challa's need to avenge his father's death. Storm then hooks up with Wolverine and Panther's pretty sad.
I'm just saying you could do better.
Many people assume that the Black Panther's moniker was prompted by the 1960s Black Panthers movement. Yet, the character actually came before the Black Panthers were founded in 1966. Marvel even tried to avoid any controversy by changing the name to the Black Leopard for a brief moment in 1972, but fans hated it. The character's origins may have actually stemmed from the African-American World War II tank battalion, which were known as the Black Panthers. So what story will we see on the big screen? Well, for those of you who saw Captain America Civil War, you're in luck. And if you haven't, where the f have you been? The upcoming movie will pick up with King T'Challa, who recently inherited the throne following his father's death in Civil War. Understandably, there's a lot of pressure on the new gig. You know, following your father's footsteps, leading an entire nation, and dealing with factions inside the government set to challenge the new king. From the film synopsis, we learn that there are 2 foes in particular that conspire to destroy Wakanda. Those 2 are likely Eric Killmonger, aka Michael B. Jordan, aka Adonis Johnson Creed, and Okoye, played by Walking Dead's Denai Guerrera, both longtime rivals in the comics. Thankfully, T'Challa will get some help in this fight thanks to CIA agent Everett K. Ross, played by Martin Freeman, whom we saw in Civil War. Fun fact about Ross and T'Challa, they actually once dated the same woman, Nikki Adams. But don't tell Ross, he still doesn't know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let us know what you think about the trailer in the comment section below. And as always, keep it here to Gamespot Universe. Bye-bye.